Batters for the amateurs. We're at the gate. The gate is moving. Top of the stretch. Third annual Little Brown Bottle. Golden Days Inn. Karen McGrath. American Dazzle. Cheryl Greer. Dusty Lane Oscar. Sandra DeVries. Lucky North Star. Material in the rough. To the outside. Materialism shows the best. Off the front end and the inside. Golden Days Inn goes with them. She's going to park. Butchie White now shows the way to the first turn. Golden Days. 1 late second. 2 back. All American Dazzle. Cheryl Greer. To the outside. Dale Spence. Lucky Northern Star trailing. Dusty Lane Oscar. Butchie White shows the way by 3. Second is now Golden Days. Quarter. Boom! 29 4/5. Oh, Butchie White. Materialism. Golden Days. 2 back second to the outside. Lucky Northern Star third to the inside. All American Dazzle trailing Dusty Lane Oscar by 3/8 on their way to the half. Butchie White well in control. Out from second. Golden Days Inn. Karen McGrath to the outside. Lucky Northern Star. Halfway home. 1 minute. 3/5. Butchie White on top by 2. Golden Days Inn second. Little Dale now third goes to the inside. All American Dazzle fourth to the outside. Dusty Lane Oscar took the backstretch. 3/4 bound. Butchie White goes to work on Materialism to the outside. Golden Days second on the inside. Lucky Northern Star. 3/4. 1:32. 1/5. It's all Materialism and Butchie White. He's on top by 3. Golden Days still second. Dusty Lane Oscar 3 wide. Now third to the inside. All American Dazzle. They swing for home. They ain't gonna catch Butchie Gordon White. It's all Materialism in front and drawing clear. Golden Days second. Dusty Lane Oscar third. All American Dazzle fourth. Lucky Northern Star fifth. Time of your mile, 2:03.
The gate is rolling for race 1 with Basin View Brad, Kane Rise Again, Longworth Legacy, Drop the Charge, C'est le Bon Temps, Airborne Bomber, Hijinks Benka. For Heron Bay is a scratch. Race 1. A field of 7 behind the gate. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Longworth Legacy from the inside is living out. Racing second up on the outside. Hijinks Benka. Kane Rise Again gets away third. Racing in fourth and along the cones. That's Basin View Brad. On the move from the outside. Airborne Bomber is airborne and moving on. Racing now in 6. C'est le Bon Temps. And your early trailer is Drop the Charge. They race on now for the opening quarter, and Longworth Legacy leads it by a length and a half. 30-1 past the opening quarter. It's Longworth Legacy leading it by a length and 3/4. Hijinks Benka is right there in second. Driving now to be third. Airborne Bomber is on the move. Kane Rise Again looks at it from fourth, and Basin View Brad, C'est le Bon Temps, and Drop the Charge trails. They race in front of the stand for the first time. It's Longworth Legacy leading it now by a tight length. They race on past the half in 1 minute. 3/5. Hijinks Benka is right there in second. Up on the outside, still parked out. That's Airborne Bomber. Kane Rise Again racing in fourth. There goes Basin View Brad on the move on the outside from fifth. Then C'est le Bon Temps, Drop the Charge. Down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile there. Mark they race. And there's action on the outside. Hijinks Benka comes to call. 3/4 reached in 1:31 and 1 in Longworth Legacy, maintaining that lead. Hijinks Benka still in second. Now driving third round the turn. As they make their way past the 7/8, that's Basin View Brad. Off the turn, down the lane for the stretch drive. On the inside, Longworth Legacy. Hijinks Benka now goes back to the outside. They drive for the wire. It's going to be Longworth Legacy. It's close for place and show between Hijinks Benka and Basin View Brad. Time for the mile, 2:02 flat. The gate is rolling for race 2 with Woodmere Sandollar, Stephen Trites, Crafty Julissa, Danny Romo, 272 Gilles Barrio, last win down, Steve Mason. First flight home, Todd Trites. Off field of 5, 2-year-old fillies on the gate, Atlantic Sire Stakes, B Division, and here they come. Here, off and pacing, last win down is leaving out. Woodmere Sandollar coming away in second. Then 272 pacing rough now. Continues on to be third. Now on the turn now past the opening 8th. First flight home looks at it from 4th. And your early trailer is Crafty Julissa. Down the backstretch, they race for the opening quarter-mile mark. And last win down with Steve Mason leads it by a length and a half. They reach the opening quarter in 30 seconds, 3/5. Racing in second, that's Woodmere Sandollar. 272 looks at it from third as they continue to race single foul. Now action on the outside. 272 is out and moving. Now second, now challenging for that lead. It's 272 on the outside, leads it by a quarter length. On the inside, last win down, racing second. Woodmere Sandollar now going to the outside from third. 101 and 3 past the half. It's 272. Last win down is still there in second. Woodmere Sandollar third on the outside. Then first flight home and Crafty Julissa trails. They go down now the backstretch for the 3/4 mile mark. 272. Woodmere Sandollar on the move. Now the new leader on the outside. 272. Last win down coming back on in second. 133 flat for the 3/4 mile mark, and Stephen Trites has Woodmere Sandollar out in front by 2.5 lengths. Last win down is driving in a second. Up on the outside, that's first flight home. 272 on the rail in fourth. Off the turn, down the lane for home they race. Woodmere Sandollar last win down. Woodmere Sandollar is strong in deep stretch. It's Woodmere Sandollar to win it. Last win down second. Crafty Julissa gets up to be 3. Time for the mile, 2:04 and 2. The gate is rolling for race 3 with Cold Jolt Hanover, Arcane Agent, Winning Magic, Lucky Alberta, Secret Fantasy, Franco Croupier, Ultimate Blessing, Sweetie Girl. Off field of 8, behind the gate. Here they come. Here, off and pacing, they leave 4 wide into the turn. On the inside, going out for the lead, Cold Jolt Hanover. Winning Magic is racing second on the outside. Lucky Alberta comes away third. Up on the outside, there goes Sweetie Girl. Now fourth, now third and moving up. Racing in fifth, Franco Croupier followed down the backstretch by Arcane Agent, Secret Fantasy, and Ultimate Blessing trails. They race on past the opening quarter, 29 and 3, and the Trites boys are going at it. As on the inside, that's Cold Jolt Hanover. Now Mike Stevenson on the outside with Sweetie Girl now racing in second. Winning Magic is third as they race off the turn down the lane in front of the stand. First time, Lucky Alberta is racing in fourth. Franco Croupier in fifth. They race on past the half. 59 and 3. It's Cold Jolt Hanover. Racing on the outside, Sweetie Girl is on the move once again. Winning Magic locked in, looking pretty in third. Racing now in fourth. That's Lucky Alberta, followed down the backstretch by Franco Croupier, Arcane Agent, then Ultimate Blessing and Secret Fantasy Trails. They race for the 3/4, still neck and neck for that lead. 1:29 and 4 past the 3/4 mile mark. It's Cole Jolt Hanover. Sweetie Girl is still there in second. Racing in third, looking for racing room is Winning Magic. Lucky Alberta is racing fourth off the turn. Down the lane for home they race. It's Cole Jolt Hanover. Winning Magic to the inside. Cole Jolt Hanover. Winning Magic on the rail at the wire. It's going to be Winning Magic to win it. Finishing second, Cole Jolt Hanover. Sweetie Girl will be 3. Time for the mile, 2 minutes, 3/5. The gate is moving for race 4. Found Wanting, Gilles Barrio. Greyland Hill, Mark Campbell. East Coast Yankee, Mike Stevenson. Fast and Fit, Keith Ford. Camco Aussie, Ken Arsenault. Magical Alex, Todd Trites. Full of Coast, Vernon McCollum. A field of 7. Behind the gate, 2-year-old B Division, Pacing Colts. And here they come. Herroffen Pacing, Camco Aussie in the middle of the track. Greyland Hill they leave 4 wide into the turn. It's Found Wanting on the inside, now goes to a break. Pacing once again. Greyland Hill comes away with the lead. Camco Aussie racing in second. Moving up now to be third. That's Magical Alex. Followed down the backstretch by Fast and Fit. East Coast Yankee. Then Found Wanting, and the trailer is Full of Coast. They race on past the opening quarter in 31 and 1. And leading this field on into the turn, that's Greyland Hill with the lead. Camco Aussie is right there in second. Driving now in third. That's Magical Alex. Fast and Fit looks at it from fourth and to the outside. There goes East Coast Yankee on the move. They race down the lane in front of the stand. First time, and Mark Campbell has Greyland Hill out in front. They race on past the half-mile station in 1:04 and 1. East Coast Yankee comes to call on the outside. Camco Aussie looking at it from third. They race on into the turn for the 5/8. Driving now in fourth, Magical Alex, followed out of the turn by Fast and Fit. Then comes Full of Coast, and your trailer is Found Wanting. There's a new leader on the outside. That's East Coast Yankee, now leading it by 3 parts of a length. Greyland Hill now going to work from second. 1:35 and 3 past the 3/4, and tipping to the outside. There goes Arsenault with Camco Aussie as they make their way round the turn for the 7/8. It's East Coast Yankee with the lead off the turn, down the stretch for the wire they race. East Coast Yankee, Camco Aussie on the outside looking for room. Greyland Hill, it's East Coast Yankee at the wire. East Coast Yankee to win it. Finishing second was Camco Aussie. Greyland Hill was third. Time for the mile, 2:06. Gate is rolling for race 5 with Money Ha Ha, Mark Campbell. Student Loan, Kenny Arsenault. Ultimate Yankee, Robert Laffin. Island Dominator, Jason Hughes. Going Large, Darren Crow. Island Redemption, Gilles Barrio. A field of 6, 2-year-old, Pacing Colts, A Division in the Atlantic Sire Stakes, and here they come. Herroffen Pacing, Island Dominator out there quickly to grab the early lead. Going Large is going strong on the outside, now challenging for that lead. Racing third, Money Ha Ha is tight along the cones as they make their way down the backstretch. Racing in fourth, that Student Loan, followed by Island Redemption, and your early trailer is Ultimate Yankee. Going Large has made the front for Darren Crow as he takes this field on past the opening quarter. 29-4. Island Dominator is racing in second, followed by Money Ha Ha. Student Loan is racing in fourth, and Island Redemption, Ultimate Yankee trails. There's action on the outside. Money Ha Ha gets into the fray as they race off the turn down the lane for the half mile they race. Now with the lead, that's Going Large, but here comes Money Ha Ha seriously contending for that lead. The half mile reached 1 minute 2/5. They battle on up front. On the inside, Going Large. Racing second on the outside. That's Money Ha Ha. Island Dominator is locked in third on the cones, and Island Redemption to the outside from fifth. Now racing in fifth on the inside. That's Student Loan, then Ultimate Yankee trails. They race on for the 3/4 mile mark. Money Ha Ha puts ahead in front. Going Large second. 3/4, 1:30 and 2/5. They race on into the turn. Now going 3 wide. That's Island Redemption as they make their way around the turn. Going Large is battling back on the inside. They have 1/8 of a mile left to go. Going Large on the inside. Money Ha Ha in between horses. Island Redemption on the outside. Now driving for the wire. Island Redemption is strong in deep stretch. It's going to be Island Redemption to win it. Finishing second, Student Loan, and finishing third was Island Dominator. Time for the mile, 2:01 flat. See, Down East Liz and Satan's Little Number on the outside. A field of 8 behind the gate. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Crowley Creek from the inside is out of there quickly to grab the early lead. Fundiana racing second on the outside. Belle of the Band coming away in third. Then Future Secret followed round the turn as they make their way on past the opening eighth by Fern Hill Treasure. Racing now to be sixth. That's Freestone Lexi. Then Down East Liz. Your early trailer is Satan's Little Number. The Give and Go is on the move now. Out with the lead once again. That's Crowley Creek in 29-4. Racing in second, Fundiana. Driving now in third. That's Belle of the Band. Followed around the turn by Future Secret. To the outside from fifth, there goes Fern Hill Treasured followed by Freestone Lexi. Down the lane for the half mile station they race, and Gilles Barrio has Crowley Creek out in front by a length and a half. The half in 1 minute 2/5. Fundiana right there in second. Belle of the Band is still in third. Racing fourth on the outside. Fern Hill Treasure is first over. Racing in fourth, locked on the inside. Future Secret, then Freestone Lexi now, and followed by Down East Liz, and the trailer is still Satan's Little Number. Down the backstretch, it's Crowley Creek leading it by a length and a quarter past the 3/4 mile mark. 1:31-3 on the inside. Sitting pretty is Fundiana, waiting for racing room. They make their way round the turn for the 7/8 mile marker they race. It's Crowley Creek. Fundiana still right there in second and goes to the outside. Crowley Creek, Fundiana, Crowley Creek, and Barrio is strong in deep stretch. Crowley Creek, the easiest of winners. Finishing second, Fundiana. Belle of the Band was third. Time for the mile, 2 minutes, 4/5. The gate is rolling for race 8 with Western Swinger Ryan Ellis, Comeback Charlie Mike Stevenson, CH Yoko Ono Kenny Arsenault, We Be Success Claire McDonald, Charlotte's Coast Darren Crow, Elm Grove Exotic Gary Chappell, Seawind Allegra Danny Romo, Waterside Kicker Mark Campbell, 2-year-old Pacing Fillies A Division, and here they come. Here, off and pacing, CH Yoko Ono out there quickly to grab the early lead. Comeback Charlie racing in second now, goes to a break. On the inside, Western Swinger has gone off stride. As they make their way down the backstretch, coming out of the fray with the lead is CH Yoko Ono. Inquiry sign is up. Racing now to be second. As they make their way down the backstretch, that's We Be Success. Up on the outside in third, they're past the opening quarter in 30 and 3. Racing now in third, that's Elm Grove Exotic. Seawin Allegra looks at it from fourth. Comeback Charlie is racing in fifth. Round the turn, Waterside Kicker in seventh. Then comes Western Swinger. And pulled up is Charlotte's Coast. Off the turn, down the lane for the half-mile station they race. And CH Yoko Ono leads it by 5 open lengths. They're past the half in 102 and 3. Racing in second, that's We Be Success. Elm Grove Exotic looks at it from third. Seawind Allegra racing in fourth. And Comeback Charlie, Waterside Kicker to a break. And racing in seventh, that's Western Swinger well back down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile mark they race. Kenny Arsenault and CH Yoko Ono leading it by a length and 3/4. Racing in second, We Be Success. 134 and 2 for the 3/4 mile mark. And now racing, pacing rough in third. That was Seawind Allegra. It's CH Yoko Ono with the lead. We Be Success. They race on past the 7/8. Two of them battle it out for the win. On the inside, CH Yoko Ono. We Be Success. To the outside is surging as they reach the wire. It's We Be Success to win it. Finishing second, CH Yoko Ono. Pacing rough under the wire was Seawind Allegra for third.
2:05 and 1.
Time for the mile, 2:05 and 1. It is rolling for race 9 with Clover Hills Hugh, Danny Romo, Mr. Salming, Gilles Barrio, Freddie My Boy, Jason Hughes, Fattel, Mike Stevenson, TM Top Gun, Darren Crow, Fit to Bend Tide, Brian McPhee, all bent out of shape with Kenny Arsenault. 7 starters on the gate. 2-year-old pacing Colts, A division. Here they come. Here, off and pacing, all bent out of shape from the far outside is leaving out. Freddie My Boy from the inside, now challenging for the lead. They race 3 wide round the turn. Freddie My Boy a nose in front, all bent out of shape, racing in second. Clover Hills Hugh comes away third. Mr. Salming looks at it from fourth. Then down the backstretch, racing in fifth, that's Fittel and TM Top Gun. And your early trailer is Fit to Bend Tide. All bent out of shape past the opening quarter in 29 and 3. Freddie My Boy right there racing in second. Clover Hills Hugh looks at it from third. Mr. Salming racing in fourth. Then Fittel looks at it from fifth. They start the outer flow as they race off the turn. All bent out of shape, and Kenny Arsenault lead this field down the lane for the half-mile marker. Freddie My Boy racing in second. Mr. Salming first up, racing third. 1 minute, 1/5 past the half. Racing fourth on the inside. That's Clover Hill Hugh, then Fittel fifth. Racing in sixth, TM Top Gun, then Fit to Bend Tide is the trailer. Down the backstretch, it's all bent out of shape, leading it by 3/4 of a length. Barrio comes a-calling on the outside with Mr. Salming. Racing in third, that's Freddie My Boy. Fittel pacing rough as they pass the 3/4, 130 and 2. It's all bent out of shape, now leading it by a length. Mr. Salming still there in second. Freddie My Boy needs racing room. Clover Hills Hugh is fourth. They have 1/8 of a mile left to go. All bent out of shape. On the outside, Mr. Salming. All bent out of shape on the inside. Freddie My Boy can't find room at the wire. It's all bent out of shape to win it. Finishing second, Mr. Salming. Freddie My Boy will be 3. Time for the mile. 1:59 and 3. Get is rolling for race 10. Dainty Down, Steve Mason, Meridian Magic, Kenny Arsenault. Scooting for Success, Brian McPhee. She's a Mint, Mike Stevenson. Putnam's Doughgirl, Pooker McCollum. Bedham Laura, Gilberto. J.J. Solera, Claire McDonald. Woodmere Rose, Gary Chappell. 2-year-old fillies, A Division, and here they come. Hair off and pacing, Bedham Laura from the middle of the track, leaving out on the inside, scooting for success, scoots out of there quickly. Now the new leader, racing now to be second on the outside. She's a Mint, and racing third, Dainty Down. They make their way down the backstretch. First time racing in for that's Bedham Laura. Meridian Magic looking at it from fifth. Putnam's Doughgirl follows in sixth, and J.J. Solera, Woodmere Rose is your early trailer. 30-1 past the opening quarter. Out in front with the lead is Brian McPhee, and scooting for success, leading it by a length and a quarter. Dainty Down is racing in second. She's a Mint looking at it from third. On the move to the outside from fourth. There goes Bedham Laura, and she is now third, now second, and going for the lead. They race on to the half-mile station. They battle on up front. 101 flat past the half. Bedham Laura, the new leader on the outside, racing in second, now taking command. That's scooting for success. Meridian Magic is on the move, now in third, followed round the turn by Putnam's Doughgirl, then Dainty Down, and J.J. Solera starts up from the back of the pack. They race three wide down the backstretch. Meridian Magic and Kenny Arsenault, the new leader. They race past the three-quarters. 131-1. It's Meridian Magic, the new leader, by 4 open lengths. Scooting for success is in second. J.J. Solera now on the move, racing third. Bedham Laura now fourth. They have an eighth of a mile left to go. Meridian Magic, Kenny Arsenault, they're going for 4 in a row. It's Meridian Magic all alone in the lead. It's Meridian Magic, 4 in a row to win it. Finishing second, J.J. Solera. Putnam's Doughgirl was third.
2 minutes, 4 fifths.
Time for the mile. 2 minutes, 2 fifths. Correction, 2 minutes, 4 fifths. Gate is rolling for race 11. Valid Appeal, Mary from Woodhaven. Casimir Eiffel, Woodmere Rocket, Eyes on You. Obi Viking, Pitbull Hanover, He's a Gunslinger. A field of 8 behind the gate. Here they come. Hair off and pacing. Woodmere Rocket out of there quickly to grab the early lead. Driving it along the cones to be second. That's Valid Appeal. Now racing third on the outside. Pitbull Hanover is now looking for and gets room on the rail. Mary from Woodhaven comes away fourth. Then Eyes on You, Casimir Eiffel, followed down the backstretch by Obi Viking, and He's a Gunslinger trails. They race on for the opening quarter mile mark. Woodmere Rocket takes him past there in 30 seconds flat. Racing in second, that's Valid Appeal. Pitbull Hanover driving now in third. Racing fourth on the outside. Eyes on You is on the move. Mary from Woodhaven is racing fifth on the inside. Then Casimir Eiffel follows that live cover in sixth. They race on down the stretch for the half-mile station. Woodmere Rocket and Mike Stevenson leads this field on past the half. In 101-3. Valid Appeal right there in second. Eyes on You first up. Now racing in third. Racing fourth and along the rail with a ton of horse. That's Pitbull Hanover. Fifth on the outside. That's Casimir Eiffel. Followed down the backstretch by O.B. Viking, who tips 3 wide. And then it's Mary from Woodhaven, and He's a Gunslinger trails. They race for the 3/4 mile mark. Woodmere Rocket. The lead is a length. 132 and 2 past 3/4. Up on the outside. OB Viking still on the move. Eyes on you right there in second. Valid Appeal needs racing room. It's Woodmere Rocket. Valid Appeal looks for room to come out as they make their way on past the 7/8 down the stretch for home. Mike Stevenson and Woodmere Rocket sitting chilly at the wire. It's Woodmere Rocket to win it. Finishing second, Pitbull Hanover. Valid Appeal will be 3. Time for the mile.